Good, good morning and welcome to Ask the Coach. Today we're going to tackle the biggest interview mistakes that you can make on an interview. And this question comes from Robert in Atlanta, Georgia. Robert asks, what are the mistakes that cost candidates job offers? Okay, Robert, that's an excellent question, and let's tackle that right now. I have been, as many of you know that know me, on the other side of interviewing, and I've seen it all. So I'm bringing that information here to you on a weekly basis to answer your questions. So let's tackle this. Before anything else, you need to know that the first 30 seconds, they are forming an opinion and judging you right away. How you show up, how you walk into the room, how you shake your hand, well, how are you dressed? I mean, that's natural that people do that. Don't get freaked out by it. Everybody judges somebody within the first 30 seconds upon meeting them. So there's nothing new here. Interviewing is the same. So just keep that in mind. Show up on time, come in well put together. A nice smile on your face goes a long way. Bring some good energy in that first, walking in the door and talking to them. So just wanted to lay the groundwork there. So the first most important thing I think is coming in unprepared, not knowing anything really about the company or not really knowing that much about the job. I've had people say, can you explain to me what this job entails? Okay, I thought you might have known that. But anyway, so be prepared, read over the job description, take some questions from that and ask them throughout the interview or towards the end. And we'll get to that in a minute. So you need to research the company. Don't just go on their website. Look deeper, go into press releases, look on their LinkedIn profile, see what they're posting, see who their competitors are. Go on Glassdoor. That might help you to see what kind of a company they are to work for. And any company news, anything you can get your hands on that's public. And we live in a society now that everything is public. So this information should be very easy to get. So you just want to walk into an interview knowing a lot about the company. It's good for you and it's good for the interview. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I hear a lot, and that's why I'm bringing this to Robert, is talking too much. I know we all tend to get nervous, and sometimes when we're nervous, we talk either fast or we talk nonstop. So we want to breathe and make sure that we're not rambling. Okay. So you don't want to drown out any details. You want to make sure that when you say something that's powerful and you know that you hit the nail on the head with answering a question, sit back, breathe, let them absorb your responses. That's very important. Do not ramble. Okay. You want to make sure that there's proper give and take. They ask a question, you answer, and back and forth. Okay. And just don't be afraid to stop, breathe. Do not be afraid of silence. When you say something, you want to let it sit. Make sure they understand that. So give the short answer first. And if you feel like there's a lot more to that answer, ask for permission. Say, would you care to have me elaborate on how I perform that task? A lot of times they'll say, no, that's fine, which is great. Then you saved yourself all that time and energy. Sometimes they may say, absolutely, I would like to know how you did that. Excellent. I'd be happy to explain. Okay. Big difference now. They want you to go on. And by all means, go on and answer their questions. Okay. So that was the second mistake. The third mistake that a lot of people do is they don't ask any questions. They come in and they'll say, the hiring manager will say, so do you have any questions for us? And the candidate will say, no, I believe you answered all my questions. Wrong. Do not do that. Say, absolutely. I have a few questions that I would like you to answer, and then proceed with the questions that you have. Okay. Don't dominate, ask 2 or 3 thoughtful questions, and then you can do some follow-ups from there. That's very important. I can't tell you how much feedback I've gotten from my clients that have said they came in here, they didn't have any questions. That's a red flag to us. So put together 2 or 3 thoughtful questions, more if you like, but just don't have it be too excessive. There is a certain amount where it's overwhelming. Okay. So then I would have to say the fourth mistake, if I was to, choose one more, is a weak close. You want to leave there memorable, okay? Because you have a lot of competition for jobs right now. And you want to make sure your close is strong, that they remember you. So everybody else might say, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to hopefully hearing from you soon. I want you to change that up and say something like this. Um, I know we just met, but based on everything you know about me, how do you feel I'd fit in with your team? So it gives them pause. They stop to think about it a little bit. They give you immediate feedback, and then you can ride on that. You can say, excellent. I believe I would be an excellent fit as well. And I'm very interested in the position. I look forward to hearing from you on next steps. Shake their hand, and there you go out the door. Okay. So I'm just going to throw this in at the end. Some bonus mistakes. Do not arrive late. Do not come in looking disheveled. And I know that sounds really basic. Try to pull yourself together before you walk in there and make sure you are on time. This is what I'm talking about with the judging. These are things that will end an interview before they even get started. Okay, so again, hiring managers don't expect perfection, so don't get traumatized in the middle of your interview saying, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't answer that question correctly. Just let it roll, just flow with it, go to the next question, let that die, don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. So that's all I have for that. Those are four important things to make sure that you're taking care of before you go into an interview. And if you have any questions that you want me to tackle next, drop it in the comments, and hopefully I'll get to that in the following week. I'm going to be doing this weekly, and I have other things that I do, courses that I run, classes that I run, things that you can get involved with to help you with interviewing. I'm here for you. Ask the Coach will return next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing and getting your comments next week. Thank you.